think one of the appeals of Diana's speech was just what Reed said. I need help with this or something like this. And yes, doesn't that address something that's common with almost all humans? And you talked about our cultural reasons why that is so. Yes, we have been conditioned both by our heritage and probably our parents and marketing. You need more stuff. Stuff will make you somebody. No. Stuff will make you cluttered. And I like the title of your speech, the life-changing magic. And that introduces sort of the element of the emotional appeal, that it's magic. Well, we know that magic is surely an emotional thing. It's not logical. Your speech had a lot of logic to it. You outlined points, and you covered those points. You talked about the benefits we would all realize by being less cluttered. The emotional elements seem to come in mainly by the expressive use of your voice, and you did very well with that. You made it sound like a refreshing change, a magical change. And then you logically told us why this would feel so good to us. I thought it was a great blend of those two things. It appeared, as the objective said, to be extemporaneous, but no doubt you practiced it and you knew your material well. You knew your references and you knew the structure of your speech very well. So I'd like to let you all add your comments to that. Yes?
Loved it. It was really great. One thing is on your opening, it was I keep it because it's broken and I can fix it. I keep it because it was broken and I can use it for parts, and then something about a collection. So again, blah, 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 pause and deliver. You know, give us that kind of, okay, broken because, and is the next one going to be broken? No, it's because it's part of the collection. You sort of like mumble it all into one. So give me that pause so I know, because it's a collection. And then you kept referring to, for instance, ideas from Marie's blah blah book. Marie's blah blah book. What's the name of the book? And we finally got it there at the very end. So I think right there at the beginning, you mentioned, you know, in Marie so-and-so's book.
It was in the intro.
Yeah, it's part of the speech. I would have really liked to be so-and-so's book, such and such, blah, blah, blah. I did hear it in the intro, but right there, it was just missing. It just kind of sounded missing.
Chris?
Well, I thought you were a really thoughtful wife massaging your husband's ego. That's very cool. Also, I like that you took the logical concept and made it the personal application, so it made it feel like we could do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a great way. And I really like that your Zen moments. You kind of, that gave that refreshing feel.
Chris Withrow?
I felt relieved that, like you were talking about, I don't know if I can feel joy over but as you were going through, I recognized moments and I thought, oh yes, every time I take out that shirt, yeah. So it made me feel better. The only other thing I wondered was how we should be able to convince our spouses that we can do this. That's another speech I'm looking for. That's all, yeah.
Here's one, John. Slow down.
Yes.
Diana, I really liked your storytelling. I thought it was very effective to show the points. In particular, I liked the one about the books, although I would never be able to put all my books on in my house. I would have liked to have heard a slightly stronger conclusion to bring us back to those ideas of what we want to keep, what brings us joy. I felt that it was more of a suggestion to get the book than, you need this book now. I would have liked that.
Okay, Mohan?
I like the structure of the speech and how you brought the life when you took the dresses. One of the things that you alluded at the front was, when you are all done, you will know what brings you joy. And it looks like in the process, you are in the process just starting. So probably one more speech is in due when you are completing the whole thing.
Yeah.
And going into the finer details of how it all changed, what exactly she meant by what brought to the joy, because joy is something that comes from inside, not from outside.
Yeah.
So how did you identify what is inside that brings out?
I think the beginning and end could have been stronger with a more personalized story. Maybe even exaggerated humor. Like last fall, I was looking for a couple things that were important. My son's gloves were first. I found them under a pile, but I found my son too. And then at the end, in conclusion, you could say, you know, the story could be just how you went through the clothes in the house. And I have high hopes to use this book to find my daughter who might be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So bring it personally, and that humor really juxtaposition against the grace that you showed. That was a really good picture, your serenity, when you were saying what a house feels like. So you could compare and contrast those two. Great job.
Anyone else? How many of you want to go home and clean closets? Oh, Jamal, I'm sorry.
I just have one comment. I know at the beginning of your introduction, you were over here showing us love, but throughout the whole speech, it seemed like you tended to favor the my left, your right side of the room more. I don't know if it's because it's more people there. You did give us some eye contact, but if you could have maybe came back over here, entertain us a little, and then, you know, keep it, you know, balanced.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
So was this effective? You want to go home and clean closets?
Yeah.
All right, that's